think that might be worth knocking that off, because that's going to cause a mess. Hi guys, Scott here from Outlaw Garage. We're out with the Porsche Club of Victoria again today. We are on a run into the hills with the GT3 GT3 RS crew. Last time we felt a little bit queasy. Today we're hoping we don't need a sick bag. And stick around in this video because we've got a giveaway. That light bar across the back is spectacular on those cars. We were in the GT3 RS just then. There we go, a bit of a spirited drive. We are joining the GT3 here with the Duct Tail. We've had this on the channel before, but this is our next ride. Well, we just swapped cameras because I'm never too sure how the GoPro footage comes out when you're kind of wandering around. But there are plenty of us here. The GT4 RS out with us. We followed this one. Of course, that's the GT3 RS that we were in just a second ago. This is really nice, crayon. And it's got the tow hook on the front, so clearly used on track days. The black wheels are nice on that. I've got the backpack on, something's going to fall off, and there's a car coming, but that's nice there. But actually make a nice cover image, might take a quick photo of that. And it is a Porsche GT run today. We only had one truck that appeared in front of us. Although it's a GT run, we've got a collection of cars as well. I do like the Fuchs on that, they're nice. And yeah, there's a few of us out. Bit of a regroup, see how the crew are going, and then we'll head off again.
The next leg through Reefton, I'm just not too sure. I assume it probably will be cleaned up, but just be aware there might be some sections where we may still end up encountering some, you know, even if it's just gravel or stuff that's just sort of, you know, just come out on the road, so just be cautious of that.
I'm not going to follow him.
Yeah, that's going to leave some spray, isn't it? I think that might be worth knocking that off, because that's going to cause a mess. Today we've got our first giveaway hitting the channel with a Mattel Creations Daniel Arsham collaboration and a Porsche 356 Bonsai. This is our little gem and it's sold out. Winners will receive their own to unbox. All you need to do to enter this competition is be subscribed to our YouTube channel, drop a comment below on this video with your Instagram handle and follow us on Instagram at Outlaw Garage 2013. This way, we'll be able to randomly pick a winner from the comments below and we'll be able to contact you. Good luck, drop a comment below. This could be finding its way to you very soon. Plenty more giveaways coming to the channel this year, so make sure you stay subscribed. We're at the base of Reefton. Everybody's kind of pulling in. The mud is off the car.
All gone.
It's actually a hell of a turnout this morning.
Well, I said like timing.
Only a couple of cyclists, not too bad. A decent group have turned up. So there's the crew. I think we've got maybe 25 with us today-ish. A collection, 911s, GT3 RS, GT3, there's a Touring, a couple of Caymans, GT4 RS. There is a collection of cars here with us today. Although it's a GT run today, an RS run, the club is really inclusive and makes sure that everybody can come along. So if you've got a Cayman 911, then you're more than welcome to join any of these drives. This is nice, this GT3 Touring, and look at the number plate on that. That's a little bit special. Light bar on the rear. That is cracking. Very, very nice. First cyclist, let's go. Break through the clouds into the sun. Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah, isn't it? It's what you get up for in the morning, isn't it? That's tyres and people setting fire to stuff, isn't it?
Very, very disconcerting. It's going to alert to the police and stuff.
That's horrendous.
Isn't it?
Look at the road. And then we're going to take a look here, because clearly there's been a pile of burnouts here, and there is just tyres shredded everywhere. Look at that. The tyres, parts of tyres everywhere. Guys roll in. But clearly there's been some, I don't mind a bit of hooning around sometimes, but this might have got a little bit out of hand. And it's things like this that will attract all the police. I think this has got a little bit too out of hand down here. Look at that. They are shredded. They have just ripped up all of this. All over there looks like there's been a fire. What a shame. It just kind of ruins it for the rest of the people, and this is why the police in Melbourne kind of get on top of you, because this is well out of hand. Definitely don't want to come across as kind of the fun police, but it's these kind of things that do attract a lot of attention from the police, and when you're kind of trying to have a good time sensibly, respectfully, this is why in Melbourne you sometimes get absolutely nailed. Well, moving on from the disaster that has been behind us, there's been a few cyclists, not too many. Not a lot of traffic at all. I think if you get up here at about, I don't know, get to the bottom of the spur by say 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, then there's not too many people around. You can kind of hear the crackling of the heat of the car. That's always nice to hear. Another GT4 RS. Oh, that's the one with the tyres. I should have spotted that. But a good crew out this morning. Absolutely fantastic. We got to the top quickly and the others are just turning up now.
There goes the rolling.
And we nearly got run over, but not quite. So we're at the top of Mountain Lake. The sun is always out up here, and there'll be a massive glare all over the camera. Surprisingly, that actually went quite well for me. The last time we did this run, I was awful. I could have almost been laid on the tarmac afterwards by the time we got to the top. But this time, I'm not too bad. There were a couple of moments when you're trying to take a photo and not focus on the road and not think about the car in front of you. That there were a couple of moments where my stomach thought about being in my throat, but genuinely I thought I pulled up pretty well from that. The Wiseac pack on this GT3 RS is really nice. I think you can see carbon.
August last year.
Carbon down here as well. The Wiseac pack is very nice. So we're getting a lift back down the hill in this. I think it's actually a UK imported car on a personal import, and we'll try and have a bit of a chat with the owner as we're in the car. Love the wheels on it, but again, because we're up on the hill, I thought this was black, but it's actually a metallic dark green. Yeah, I love that colour. So we're in a Cayman 9891.
Cayman S 987.
That's the one.
Gen 1.
I've had the coffee and then it's been an early morning. Gen 1. Oh, I saw it, thought it was black. It's not.
Metallic olive green. Looks great when the sun's out. Looks dirty black when it's in.
I was surprised, and when we were at the top, like the sun belts down on it. It was lovely. Personal import from the UK.
Absolutely. Had it for 7 years. Came back to Oz about 18 months ago, thinking I'd just do a 3-monther. Met a girl and stuck around. So yeah, back for the long haul, and made the decision to bring her back with me.
Personal import's pretty easy, isn't it?
It's not hard, and even with the rules, like normally you're supposed to do it within the first 6 months moving back. I went into 18.
Okay.
Thought it was going to be a drama. Spoke to the crew in Queensland that did all the paperwork and the admin for me. They said, we just write them a letter, just explain the situation. It wasn't a drama, so there's obviously a little bit of flex in the rules, which is good.
You seem to get like an agent, and then it's like a personal agent. You're not actually dealing with, you know, a computer that just says yes or no. There's a bit of interaction there that I thought was quite good.
Well, I just rang them once when I had a lot of silly questions, and they were really helpful. But yeah, ultimately the broker I used just took care of business, knew what was going on.
Yeah, okay.
Let me know when all of the delays were transpiring, and they had advance warning of changing dates. And, you know, you just end up waiting and pay your money, and it turns up.
Yeah, because as soon as you're dealing with shipping on a boat.
Yes, that's the variable.
Yeah, that is the bit of an issue. Did you just get a sea container for this, or did you do roll on?
No, look, I asked the question, and some of the guys in some of the forums said, yeah, they used roll on, no problems at all. But it wasn't an option. I can't remember why, but they said it's just not available. So I think I was in with another 2 or 3 cars.
Yeah, okay.
You've just got to be really clear with them if there's any particular handling or cleaning instructions that they've got to follow, because they will clean all cars, even just got a leaf. They're not dirty, they're not bringing anything in, but they just...
Well, there's an extra fee for it, isn't there?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, so why not accumulate that fee?
Oh look, and having been to the docks in Melbourne and seen the jokers are doing it, it's just... Yeah, the cars are all parked up. That's where they get dirty, you know, they've just got a cleaning bit of concrete, and they just run over them with a high pressure hose, and hey presto.
Yeah, because
$300 please.
Yeah, I thought it was about 300. I was going to say 300.
Yeah,
and it's just
like
the guy with a high pressure hose giving them a blast.
Yeah, you're not getting details.
No, you're not.
The pre-registration inspection. So I had to get a new windscreen. That was the main bit. And it wasn't cracked. It just had, you know, all like little, I don't know what you call them, little scratches. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Any windscreen picks up scratches over 10, 15 years. And they went, no, you need a new windscreen. I'm going, you can't see them unless you're really looking. There's no cracks. But anyway, there's some quirks over here.
But to be honest with you, that sounds like you actually got out of that pretty well.
Oh yeah,
because if all they want is a windscreen, then that's pretty good.
You know, this has been lowered, it's been remapped. Yeah, there's a few cosmetic little bits and bobs done here and there, and I was quite open about all of it.
Yeah. Because normally they can be really funny about wheels.
Yes.
Wheels
yours is a bit of an odd one, and I think it's just because they're blatant and you can see wheels, but they can be really funny about that stuff, and then having a car remapped, nobody really cares.
No, and wouldn't notice. I mean, it had the catback exhaust done by Gert Carnival, which is, they use the original exhaust. So I asked them about it early on, going, look, it's had a catback, is that an issue? And I was told, oh, you may have to, pull the system off and put another one on. Another chap said, just don't mention it. If it looks like an original exhaust, you'll be fine. And sure enough, I probably just thought it was a little bit noisy, but that was it. And then after that, I was just really plugging into the local scene, checking out the Facebook groups. I'd been a Porsche club member in the UK for a while, but didn't really use it much. Like we were saying earlier, they're really organised over here and they do an awful lot of things.
Yeah.
It's quite easy to make a bi-weekly event of some sort to go and attend. It's great.
Yeah.
It's in my heart. It's not expensive, it's not flash, it's not this, it's not that, but I know what it does and doesn't do. I've tracked it enough, and had spirited drives on B roads enough, and know the provenance and the maintenance history enough to go, I'd rather bring it over rather than buy something that might have an issue, whereas this I just know what I'm dealing with.
But there we go. Hope you enjoyed the drive and the video. Do not forget our first giveaway on the channel. Subscribe to our channel, drop a comment below with your Instagram handle, and follow us on Instagram at Outlaw Garage 2013. And this Porsche 356 Bonsai could be finding a new home with you.